Mayor Tom Barrett's idea of taking over Milwaukee Public Schools didn't get much support from local lawmakers when he brought it up in August. It was a surprise when Representative Pedro Colon and Senator Lena Taylor introduced the bill at the end of October.
In the beginning, the governor and the governor's office was really the place that was talking, I would say, with people the most. Mayor Barrett was the first person to ever approach me about what was my opinion about the bill. And in those times it was, I'm not feeling you. I know we need to do something, but I'm not feeling that. When we got to a place that there was an agreement that an elected board could exist, then it made it easier. And those conversations happened with the governor's office, more. I kept saying what I wanted, and they kept saying no. And then we finally got to, well, what if it looked like this? And so then after we could do that, then I said, okay, well, let's, get some people together and see what people are willing to do.
The final bill allows residents of Milwaukee to still elect the school board, but its role would be redefined. Senator Taylor believes the changes her bill proposes would put the district back on the right track.
I don't suggest that it's a silver bullet, but what I will say is it allows us to have one point of accountability so that we can have one person who can pick the visionary for education. And then that visionary, that superintendent, that person will do budget and curriculum. And then we need an elected board that can laser in on the other thing that no one can say is not a problem in our district, which is parental involvement and student behavior. And I think if each of those entities will laser in and focus in on those areas that we've spoken about, I personally believe that we can turn this district around. We can turn this district around rapidly.
Taylor believes the most important thing her bill offers is consistency at the top.
We've had more than 7 superintendents in the last 10, 15 years. And we've had a different school board president in the last 10 years every year except for twice. So my point is, a mayor, in my life, in my little 43 years, we've only had 4 mayors. And that includes Marvin Pratt and Tom Barrett. So that consistency allows for that mayor to pick a superintendent so that we can have a superintendent. All statistics show you need a superintendent at least 3 years because it takes that long for the system to catch up to what the vision was. So you want a superintendent longer. My bill allows us to have, 1, a single point of accountability, 2, the kind of consistency that will allow us to implement a plan that we can make a difference with.
Of course, not everyone is on board with Taylor's bill. Senator Coggs and Representative Grigsby have introduced a counter bill that gives the mayor input in the district but stops short of a takeover. The teachers union and community organizers support that plan, and in fact, School Board President Michael Bonds called the idea of the mayor taking over racist.
I don't agree. I respect that President Bonds is an African American, and he feels that because he is an African American that the mayor wants control. That's not it. It's because our children are failing. It's not about President Bonds. It's not about the mayor. It's about the kids. And I wish I could get all the adults to just be concerned about the kids. We've had black board presidents before. And so I don't agree. I don't agree with that. And I've said that to him as well.
Governor Jim Doyle has asked for a special session of the legislature to take up the takeover bills this Wednesday.
I, of course, will be bringing it up in caucus. In addition to that, I'm certain that Mayor Barrett will come to Madison and try to talk to leaders about moving the bill forward. I believe if the bill comes to the floor in the Senate, it's going to pass. I don't hesitate on that. I respect that others have said that they don't believe that the votes are there. I don't agree. I don't agree. Getting it to the floor is the challenge right now.
For the MacIver Institute, I'm Bill Osmolsky.